Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is October 4th, 2024, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Russell 2000, that's IWM, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see this week. I can see the Russell already is red. You know, the Russell is that oddball. But it still wasn't a bad week trading on the Russell and all. But we're starting off the quarter red on the Russell. On this quarter, I have to zoom in a little bit here where you can really see what's going on here. And this is where the Russell is going to have a hard time, as I've been saying before, breaking, even this year's high, talking about all-time highs. And the Russell is at the top. The Russell always get that selling pressure, whenever it gets near that top and stuff. And that's just what we see here on the Russell at this time. Let's go down to the monthly chart and see what we see. But we are above an R1, but a red doji at the top, but this is the Russell. So it doesn't mean too much at all. It's just where it's at. Let's go down to the monthly chart and see what we see on the monthly chart. Zoom in a little bit here. On the monthly chart, we are still trading above the 10-9 moving average. We did open up the quarter above pivot. So again, I do expect us to stay above pivot. That's why I'm thinking this may be the month. It may make a new high before the end of the year because we are in the last quarter of the year. So again, can it actually move more than $10 and make a new high before the end of the year? This is the Russell we're talking about here. So it's going to be rough for this thing to get up there. But it is looking, it's been struggling. But as you can see on the Russell's gotten up here. And for the last 3 months, 1, 2, 3 months, it's been in a very tight, it's been trading in a wide range, but it's keeping these dojis. Is that most of the trading and most of the stuff is right here in this little area up here, up at the top. So is it consolidating up here at the top and getting ready to pop or drop? That's why when it's up here like this, it's kind of it's not for me but that's where it's at. But we have to wait and see. Let's go down to the weekly chart and see what we see here on this weekly chart. What we see, let's zoom in. As we can see on this weekly chart, like I said, I'm thinking that we're staying above this level right here, these little dotted lines that I have, this price level here, this 210 range, 210 to 212 down to 208. You can say I'm a little bit below 212, but it's staying above that at this time. But the other thing is it's going to stay below probably 230. 230, if it gets above 230, it'll be making highs and all. So, but again, it's a lot of supply up there. Supply means sell, and all people are going to be selling up there, and that's the whole thing. But what we are seeing now, it's not dropping as far as it used to drop. Before we used to get these deep drops. We got these deep drops, and now on the weeks, the last few weeks, we came up here in this area, and it's been 2 weeks now hanging out up here. This is the second week hanging up here, but we have a doji now, for this first week of October. So come next October, we will be opening up. They start the pivot starting off. We will be opening up above pivot. So this might be that might be the month. But as you can see on the Russell compared to the other ones, the Russell doesn't like going to an R1 like the other indexes tend to do. So again, making an all-time high come even next month, this month, it may not happen. It can stay. The Russell can stay in a very tight, what I call a very tight range, a $10 range, But that's what I see there on the Russell. But let's go down to the daily chart and wrap this on up. On the daily chart, the Russell was the one that I was saying it was making that slow drift down, for September. Then it looked like it was trying to pop back up. Then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come this, it started back. It looked like it wanted to pop back up. Was trying to break this trend here, green candle, but then couldn't follow through, and it started back this week again, dropping. And then come today, looked like it made a bottom. It came down to a support 2 level. And gave us a nice little bounce yesterday, and then this morning we kind of gapped up a little bit, came down, closed the gap, and then started trying to go higher. But again, it started out the week below. It started out the week here. So here's one where it started out the week. It was above pivot, and then ended up going back with the trend back down below pivot and all the way back down to a support 2 level. At one time early in the week, I thought maybe it was going to come down here, and fill this gap down here that we have. But it ended up reversing, gapping up today and going higher. But that's what we see, and that's it. And that's all I really want to share here on the Russell. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Have a good one. And tell me, what's your favorite indicator? One indicator. Just one indicator. You don't have to give me your settings and all that. What's your favorite indicator? Just put it out there in the comments where we can start getting other traders to kind of, I have new traders and they're kind of like, you know, want to asking about indicators. And I say it's whatever you can see the market on. You know, it's not nothing special. I don't think any of them really are that special. And that the main thing when it comes to indicators, a lot of times what people don't do is make adjustments to them. Yes, I said that. So that's it. Because the default settings are not that great. And that's all I really want to share at this time. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.